Good afternoon. And now in the last session, we will learn about the input of ArcGIS after preparing false color composite map. In this session, we'll learn about land use map preparation, and the software ArcGIS is version 10.3.1. So in the last session you learned about FCC map, how we can create FCC map using list 3 bands and Landsat 8 OLI bands. So after preparing FCC map, you will see your satellite imagery on ArcGIS like this, and you will see here are the bands appearing in form of 3: red, green and blue. This combination of the 3 color is known as RGB bands. When you will identify, means you can change these band to other one on the basis of as you have already learned in previous session 1, that how these bands can be changed into the next band, because these are the layers only, and these layers which is we are observing here, that is the output of thermal radiation on the satellite only. So now this FCC map can be, means if you are using list 3 map, list 3 satellite, list 3 is from Bhuvan, and then this Bhuvan has already made all the satellites into grid, and that grid are like in similar way that in Toposit case. So these satellite imageries are known as tiles, one tile, one satellite imagery. Suppose we have a satellite, we have a study area map in which 2 satellite imagery are coming, then this can be said as tile 1 and tile 2. So for this purpose you can uncheck one box, because you have made your FCC map after completing all the this processing into ArcGIS, and after completing FCC you will see only one circled map in the form of RGB, and if you will uncheck any one, suppose here we have checked only one and another one is unchecked in the however in case of previous one we have already checked both the boxes. So after unchecking one box you will see the only checked satellite imagery. Our area of interest is this, that is the project site, and the study area buffer area is this much. In this area 2 satellite imageries are coming. This satellite imagery is referent from this point, this area. So here this portion is known as tile, and this portion is also known as a tile. In case of Toposit, in case of we have downloaded from Survey of India Toposit, so there is known as grid, and here it is known as tile. So we need to ensure before processing ahead that all the bands, all the tiles should be checked, so that we can make the mosaic form, because we have even in some cases we will require more than 2 or 3 or so many satellite imagery. So in that case we need to ensure that all the tiles should be checked and shown here. Then we have to process for mosaic formation, and for mosaic formation again we need to go to ArcGIS toolbox, that is Arc toolbox. That is most important command in this software ArcGIS 10.3.1, because all type of processing comes from this tool only, and this toolbox having a numerous type of commands. So after clicking this Arc toolbox, we'll go to the raster again. And after clicking on this raster, we'll go to the mosaic, because we need a mosaic formation of these satellite images. So after clicking on the mosaic, and now you are observing that this type of screen will appear on your screen desktop. Here you need to input your raster, and automatically, because you have already checked your both the tiles CB101 and CB91, whatever name has been already taken by this software by default. So these two tiles will appear automatically, or we can say immediately, when you see this screen. And now you need to select both the tiles. In this case, if we have more than 2 tiles or 3 tiles, then we need to select all the tiles appearing on that raster. And after clicking this, you will see the mosaic has been formed. And this mosaic, or we can say slide tiles, this mosaic tile, because we need to layer this. We need to make a layering on that mosaic. Now, after mosaic formation, we need to classify under classification section, and this classification is isocluster unsupervised classification. Unsupervised means by virtue what satellite imagery contain, what type of satellite imagery have the characteristic, or naturally what type of thermal radiation are there, so that has been captured by satellite, and that should be unsupervised isocluster classification. So we need to go to this section classification, click on that, and here you can find out the isoclusters unsupervised. You can see all other likelihood classification and so many commands are there, but you need to click on the isocluster unsupervised for the first time. If you have not found this command over this screen, then you have to click over here, and after clicking by mouse you will find the classification command. After clicking on this command, you need to go to this isocluster unsupervised command, and when we click on this isocluster unsupervised command, you will see this type of screen will appear on our desktop. Now what should we do? We have to classify, or we have to input the data for classes of land use. Number of classes, how many classes you want to define, 5, 10, 20, 18, 15, whatever type. Maximum classes will be in this ArcGIS, this accept 20 classes at a time. So these 20 classes you can input as a 20 or 15 or 18, whatever you want to define. Then you can input as 20. Here we are having 20 classes. So after clicking on this number, after inputting this number, you will see this type of image formed from that classification only, unsupervised. This is isoclustering. Here is isoclustering unsupervised classification of this land use. And you will see on the right, so you will see the numbers as we have already defined, the 18 or 20 or whatever. So you will see here numbers are appearing, and these numbers having some color, and you will see in this case some numbers has same color like 3, 7, and in this case 12 and 13, and green is 14 and 16, and in case of red 17, 18, and so many colors are very similar but numbers are different. Why? Because land use pattern and land cover is different, and in this case this is unsupervised classification. So now you need to reclassify this, and again reclassification means you need to merge that type of land use, that a similar type of land use like 3 and 7. So you can reclassify this number 3 semicolon 7, then this will take as a 3 and 7 as a similar one. So now we'll go to reclassification, and reclassification command will be under this arc toolbox. Click on this again arc toolbox, go to the special analyst tool. Special analyst tool have reclass, have some other means like conditional, density, distance. You can reclassify on this, classify on conditional basis, density based, distance based, extraction, generalization, groundwater, hydro, interpolation, local, map, algebra, math, multivariate, and many. But now we are reclassify the mosaic only. So go to the command of reclass, and then reclass, under reclass you can see lookup, reclass by ASC II file, or reclass by table, reclassify, rescale by function, slice, and you will see one command is reclassify. So you need to click on reclassify. As we said, you need to identify those numbers which have similar type of color. So those colors are similar, so that means the use of that piece of land is similar. Then we have to type those numbers which are very similar, are closely similar, proximity to that number. Then we have to type those number separated by semicolon. If you will put comma or full stop or any other type of symbol, this will not accept. This will accept only semicolon. And new number is what? You can define 5 or 9. For example, we are taking here that 5 and 9 are similar. So we have written as 5 semicolon 9, and the new number is 5 only. So after putting this, automatically 9 number will be deleted from there, and you need to classify. Click on OK, and as you click OK, that number will disappear, and new number will again means attained by some other class of land use. So here now 9 number is for some different color, and 5 is reclassified, and 9 and 5 has been merged. So you will see this type of land use map, and this is again this is not complete. This is ISO cluster unsupervised but not grid. Even some portion is not exactly coming which type of classification is that, because these number cannot be easily identified what is one saying or 2 or 3. So for so two things are there. One is to convert this into polygon. So for polygon conversion, because we have only the mosaic formation, and this mosaic formation we need to make a polygon for this map. So for polygon, again we need to go to this arc toolbox. Under arc toolbox we have to click on conversion tool, and from conversion tool you will click this, then we'll find Excel, from GPS, from KML, from PDF, from many sources are there. But now because we have created a raster, so from raster we have to click on from raster, and after from raster clicking, you will go to from raster to ASCII file, or raster to float, raster to point, or raster to polygon, or raster to polyline, or raster to video. Now we are converting this this file, mosaic file, raster, from raster to polygon. So you need to click raster to polygon, and you will see this type of screen will appear, input raster, and automatically this will save and renamed as reclass underscore ISOC1, and output file is already taken as raster T, reclass 3. So you need to do and not anything, otherwise you can classify your name, or you can define your name output file like reclass 3 or reclass or something, some project name or something, any type of name can be defined here. But if you are not necessary to define the name of output file, you can easily go with this process without naming or without changing anything, raster to polygon, and after clicking OK, you will see this type of polygon has been created. And next you can data frame can be added, and this different data frame can be added as we have already learned in the previous section, in the some sections like study area map, section 2 or 3, that for topo sheet and then processing, then study area map for preparation, then data frame. You can put northing, east, north symbol, scaling, index map, name of the project site, study area map or something like land use map, type of map. So you can put all type of data frame, and then means of course at the last you need to put the source of satellite imagery from list 3 or Landsat 08 or something, any type of which is taken from, means you need to mention the source of satellite imagery, then you can find the exact data set or source. And you can see here now now we need to assign, because we have only numbers. So these numbers can be assigned to different classes of name, we can say name or colors, and we'll learn about the calculating the area. For naming numbers to name, we have to go to this layer section, and in the layer section we need to click open attribute table, and after clicking on this open attribute table, you will see this type of screen will appear. So your numbers are here, object number which is already defined up to 20, and now you need to convert these numbers into colors, color code, or simply we can say names. So how we can see do that? By going to this table which is appeared in the previous section. So click on this table and select add field and go to this field, then you will see this type of screen will appear, and then just click OK. After clicking OK, you will find this type of new column has been added, LC type, land class type. So here it is null only, so you need to find field calculator, and then for field calculator you need to go to this will appear, just click on yes, don't click on no. So after clicking yes, you will find here, and now here some help, you need to help of some other software. There are two software required, either of one, means Visual Basic or Python, and Python is very simple, anyone can utilize this Python. So install at your desktop the Python and make this type of coding, means here the codes or numbers are there, and number 1 2 3 4 5 whatever you have decided, this has been given by that, and you need to identify that color, what is color representing to which type of land use pattern, by observing your eyes, like blue color, or you can say you can define the color of, means blue color for water, green color for vegetation, gray color for barren land, any type of. Then as per your requirement, this is user defined only, totally user defined, you can define as per your requirement. This is the grid, this is the proforma under Python. So you need to use Python or Visual Basic. Here we are using Python. So using Python we are coding these objects, and these, after coding these objects, the command should be copied from that and just pasted on this one, and after pasting you have this type of screen. Go to the next, and after clicking next you will see that there is a grid, there is written as a grid, because we have a grid name. Okay, so for this grid we need to delete this grid. Now we need to click the grid here, grid code. So after clicking this grid code, this will appear here under exclamatory mark. If you are not doing this, you are not clicking objected grid code, other then this will not run exactly, means this will not convert into uh, classes or namings, simply we can say. So you need to just take care of this. Every time when you paste the coding from Python, you need to click on grid code. After clicking OK, you will see the classes are there. So LC type is typed, or we can say is converted, which number is given, number is already objected and then converted into the name. And after clicking add field, for area calculation, again you need to go to that table only, click the table, add field, and then after clicking the add table, you will see this type of screen will appear. Click OK, and after clicking OK, you will see there is a area, shape area, and shape area it is now 000. But as you will see, there is one command, calculate geometry, and this geometry, that means the shape are already there in the land use classes. So that type of classes can be automatically calculated by this software, and this shows the input in the form of meter square. Just click on that coordinates, and now you have to select the type of coordinate system. And here even in the starting we are selecting WGS 1984. So again we need to select this WGS 1984, click OK, and after clicking you will see the area in meter square. So total area will be this means for this study area approximate 314 kilometers square, and the output is this type of land use, and this can be copied from this point to the Excel sheet or Word format. You can copy and paste anywhere in Paint format, whatever you need. And then means now we have already calculated area, we have calculated this numbers has been classified into the name. So the classification is there, that is known as legends. So now you have to put the data frame, as we are already told you that the data frame can be easily put here, as in the topo sheet preparation map we have already discussed. So different data frame should be put here from the ArcGIS only, like scaling, northing and all, and your land use map is ready. Here are some example, like which is already used in EIA report for different, like one is showing a land use map of Bharuch district, and another is from Vadodara district. So these you can see here the this red color is for settlement, human settlement, but in this case they have means of course the red color is for settlement and green color for the vegetation or something. So here is also you can define these colors from that number we have already discussed, means numbers. Numbers mean the classes of number. So these are classes, land use classes, land use covers, and convert it into the names. And area also you can put the area here in the percentage and in the square meter or kilometer square, whatever you want. And this ArcGIS map is also used for digital elevation map or drainage map. You can see here it is the drainage map and this is the elevation map. From this ArcGIS you can prepare different map like drainage, elevation, sectional, any type of contour maps even. So this is the actually use of ArcGIS software, by which we can have different type of maps, which is most important in our EIA. And most important thing is again what that is the source of this satellite imagery. In the previous section you have seen that under ArcGIS toolbox you will see the elevation and all. So that means if we are making elevation, then you can select the elevation. If you are making drainage, then you have to select the drainage. Then you will see this type of map will prepared by ArcGIS using ArcGIS software. Thanking you. Now you may ask your questions and we'll bind up in 5 and 10 minutes. Thank you very much.